Welcome to this tutorial on plugins in QGIS. In this tutorial, we will learn to enable core plugins, install an external plugin, locate a plugin on QGIS interface, install Quick Map Services plugin, download OpenStreetMap data, use Quick OSM plugin to convert OSM data to shapefile, view 3D visualization of a map layer using QGIS 2.3.js plugin. To record this tutorial, I am using Ubuntu Linux OS version 16.04, QGIS version 2.18, Mozilla Firefox browser 54.0, and a working internet connection. To follow this tutorial, you should be familiar with QGIS interface. For the prerequisite QGIS tutorials, please visit this website. About plugins. QGIS plugins add useful features to the software. They are written by developers and other independent users. Plugins option is available on the menu bar on the QGIS interface. Plugins have the ability to insert menu items at various locations on the interface and create new panels and toolbars. Here I have opened QGIS interface. Click on Plugins on the menu bar. From the drop-down, select Manage and Install Plugins. Plugins dialog box opens. Here you find menus which allow the user to enable, disable, install, uninstall, and upgrade plugins. You can use the filters on the left panel to find a specific plugin. By default, all menu is selected. Please read the information given on the right panel. Here all the available plugins are listed. This includes core plugins and external plugins. Click on the installed menu from the left panel. Read the instructions given on the right panel. Click on the checkbox or double-click on the name to activate or deactivate the plugin. Plugins installed on your QGIS are listed here. Some of these plugins are core plugins installed during QGIS installation. In order to use a core plugin, we need to enable or activate the plugin. Let us locate Processing plugin. In the search bar, type Processing. The name appears below the search bar. Click on the name of the plugin. You will see its details on the right panel. Processing plugin is a core plugin. Click on the checkbox next to the plugin name to enable or activate the plugin. Close the Plugins dialog box. Processing plugin is now enabled on the menu bar. Again open Plugins dialog box. Clear the search bar and type Spatial Query. The name of the plugin appears below the search bar. This plugin is already enabled. Click on the name of the plugin. This is core plugin which is installed during QGIS installation. Core plugins can only be enabled or disabled. They cannot be uninstalled from QGIS. Hence the buttons are not highlighted here. In the plugin description, the category is vector, which means we can find this plugin in the vector menu once it is enabled. Close the dialog box. Spatial Query tool is available in the vector menu and also as tool on the toolbar. Let us now install an external plugin. Again open Plugins dialog box. Clear the search bar. Click on Not Installed menu from the left panel. The list of all available plugins that are not installed are shown here. Let us now install Quick Map Services plugin. In the search box at the top of the Plugins dialog box, type Quick Map Services. In the search results below, click on Quick Map Services plugin. Quick Map Services plugin has a collection of easy-to-add base maps. Click on Install Plugin button at the bottom right corner. Wait for the installation to complete. Close the Plugins dialog box. Click on Web menu on the menu bar. You will see the newly installed Quick Map Services plugin in the drop-down. Click on Quick Map Services. A submenu opens with options like Landsat, NASA, OSM, etc. OSM is the acronym for OpenStreetMap. From the submenu, click on OSM Standard. OpenStreetMap of the world will be loaded on the canvas. It represents physical features on the ground, for example, roads, buildings, etc. Scroll the center mouse button to zoom in to Mumbai area. Zoom again in the Thane region. Click on Current CRS button on the status bar. In the CRS selector, check the checkbox for Enable on-the-fly CRS transformation option. From the Coordinate Reference System, select WGS84 EPSG 4326. Click on OK button to close the box. To download the map, click on Vector menu. From the drop-down, click on OpenStreetMap option. From the submenu, select Download Data. Download OpenStreetMap Data dialog box opens. Extend from Map Canvas is selected by default. Leave it as such. Click on the button with 3 dots next to Output File field. A dialog box opens. Type the file name as thane.osm. Select a suitable location. I will select desktop. Click on Save button. In the Download OpenStreetMap Data dialog box, click on OK button. On the status bar, you can see the progress of the download and file size. After the download is complete, successful download message will be displayed. Click on OK button. Close Download OpenStreetMap dialog box. The OSM file you have downloaded is only a data file. To convert this data into a shape file, you need a plugin called Quick OSM. This plugin will help import OSM data into QGIS. Back on the QGIS interface. Click on the Plugins menu. Select Manage and Install Plugins. Plugins window opens. In the search box, under Not Installed menu, type Quick OSM. In the search result below, click on Quick OSM. Click on Install Plugin button at the bottom right corner to install it. Wait for the installation to complete. Click on Close button. Click on Vector menu on the menu bar. Click on Quick OSM. From the sub-menu, click on Quick OSM. Quick OSM dialog box opens. Click on OSM file option from the left panel. In OSM file, click on Browse and navigate to the thane.osm file. Click on Open button. Click on checkboxes for points, lines, multi-line strings, multi-polygons if not already checked. In Quick OSM dialog box, click on Open button. The process may take some time. When the process is complete, the status bar shows 100%. Close the Quick OSM dialog box. OSM data is loaded on canvas. Notice that layers are added in the Layers panel. Now we will create three-dimensional visualization of vector layers. Click on the menu item Plugins. Select Manage and Install Plugins. Plugins window opens. In the search box at the top of the Plugins dialog box, type QGIS23JS. Click on QGIS23JS. In the right panel, description of QGIS23JS is given. Click on Install Plugin button in the bottom right corner to install it. Wait for the installation to complete. Click on Close button. QGIS23JS plugin tool can be seen on the toolbar. The plugin can also be found under Web menu on the menu bar. In the Layers panel, hide the point, lines, and multi-line strings layers. Uncheck the checkboxes next to lines, points, and multi-line strings layers. Only multi-polygons layers is visible on canvas. Click on QGIS23JS from toolbar. QGIS23JS dialog box opens. In the dialog box, click the checkbox next to OSM file in the Polygon section. Click on Browse button next to Output HTML file path text box. Output file name dialog box opens. Let us name the file as Buildings. Select a suitable location to save the file. I will choose Desktop. Click on Save button at the bottom right corner of the dialog box. In the QGIS23JS dialog box, file path appears in the text box. Click on Run button. Wait till the process is complete as shown on the status bar at the bottom. Buildings HTML file opens in a new browser window. Zoom in to see three-dimensional buildings. Back on the QGIS canvas. Open Plugins dialog box again. Click on Settings menu from the left panel. Under this menu, you can use the following options. Check for updates. Show also experimental plugins. Show also deprecated plugins. Here we also have buttons to add external author repositories. Demonstration on how to build a new plugin will be covered in the upcoming tutorials. Close the dialog box. Let's summarize. In this tutorial, we have learned to enable core plugins, install an external plugin, locate a plugin on QGIS interface, install Quick Map Services plugin, download OpenStreetMap data, use Quick OSM plugin to convert OSM data to shapefile, view 3D visualization of a map layer using QGIS23JS plugin. As an assignment, create three-dimensional buildings map for Bangalore area. Use OpenStreetMap data zoomed into Bangalore area. The video at the following link summarizes the spoken tutorial project. Please download and watch it. The spoken tutorial project team conducts workshops and gives certificates on passing online tests. For more details, please write to us. Please post your timed queries on this forum. The Spoken Tutorial project is funded by NMEICT, MHRD, Government of India. More information on this mission is available at the following link. This tutorial is contributed by Vaishnavi Honap from College of Engineering Pune, Snehalata Kalyappan, and Himanshi Karvanje from IIT Bombay. Thank you for joining.